What's good, y'all? It's Main Boxing Biker. Yo, people gotta stop getting carried away with this whole Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence right now fight, man. Yeah, those dudes, I want them to fight, but eventually, not right now. There's too much that needs to be done. Too much cleaning out needs to be done on both sides, you know? From the time Terence Crawford beat Julius Indongo, a lot of dudes, the usual suspects, has been saying, oh, Crawford needs to move up to 147. He's a weight bully. He's too big for 135. And I'm like, why? Why don't you say that to your other fighters? Why don't you force your little boys to move up to a higher weight division? Why don't y'all force Golovkin to move up to a higher weight division? Why don't y'all force Lomachenko to move up to 147 and fight, these dudes up there? But nah, y'all want to protect y'all boys at their weight division where they have the advantage, but force these other dudes to move up just because you don't want to see them beat your favorite fighter. But you know what? It's going to happen regardless, man. I know what y'all trying to do. I've been saying it since last summer. I made videos about it. Y'all want the two top dudes, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, to go in there, bang it out, damage each other, and then eventually your boys could come in and clean up shop when these two fighters are all damaged from battling it out and scarring up and beating down each other. But nah. I want them to clean out all y'all favorite fighters first. Certain dudes don't need to escape this. Keith Thurman, you don't need to escape this. Danny Garcia, what's his name, Sean Porter, all of y'all don't need to escape this. Y'all gotta fight these boys. I know what y'all trying to do. Yo, Danny Garcia and Terence Crawford had previous beef, had previous issues and all of that. They have a little rivalry going on. Why don't y'all send Danny Garcia to fight Terence Crawford? I want to see that. That should be a good matchup. Why don't we see that next? Why y'all want to hurry up and see Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford? Nah, they should take their time. That needs to be the last fight. They're like the two bosses, like in a video game. When you climb the ladder and you got the 1 and 2 guy got to go after each other. That's how I want it to be. Them two, the last two standing, and then they battle it out. But in the meanwhile, I want them to clean out all y'all other fighters that's sitting there trying to cherry pick and duck. Sean Porter needs to get in there with Errol Spence. Danny Garcia needs to get in there with Terence Bud Crawford. And between that, after all of that, I want to see your boy Keith Thurman if he ever do come back, because I heard dude just pushed back his return again to now September. Whenever or if ever he does return, he needs to go get that work with Errol Spence. Get that work, man. Anyways, we know what they trying to do, and I ain't gonna let that go. I ain't gonna let them ride that out. Nah, I'm gonna keep fighting for these two dudes to be the last two that go after each other, man. Anyways, I'm out. Main Boxing Biker.